Hello, I'm Dawn Durham, and welcome to PaTTAnpod. We're here today with Rohan Murphy, a motivational speaker who gave the opening keynote at the Community on Transition conference here at the Penn Stater. Rohan, thanks for stopping by PaTTAnpod today.
Hey, thanks for having me.
So it's nice to be back on Penn State campus. How about it?
Definitely. Love it.
So let me ask you this. When you came to Penn State, did you have a secondary transition plan in place, and how did it help you?
Nothing formally.
Okay.
Right around my sophomore, junior year, my college wrestling coach got me involved in motivational speaking, and I knew once I graduated, I really just wanted to pursue my motivational speaking career.
Okay, so you knew that was the path that you could take on to help other youth and other young adults find their voice and be able to speak up and to find the path that truly made them happy.
Definitely, it's my dream job. I love going to grade, middle, and high schools across the country and sharing my story with students.
Well, and we appreciate you sharing your story, because that story of overcoming adversity and being dedicated as you were, you were a wrestler and you were dedicated to helping others find their voice and their self-advocacy. So we appreciate that.
Oh, thank you.
Thinking about obstacles that our students face and our young adults face post-high school, what are some obstacles that you can share that perhaps they're not prepared that they may come across?
Honestly, probably the biggest thing is just, what are you going to do after you graduate college? A lot of kids go back and forth with going to maybe the workforce, maybe going to grad school, furthering their education somehow. And a lot of them just want to get a job so they can start paying off some of those loans,
Yeah, yes, I do.
Yeah.
I do know.
Yeah.
So what advice would you offer to those in the field in regards to the educators and the administrators that are working with our young adults who may need to start thinking about that transition plan even before the age of 14? What kind of advice might you offer to those?
I would tell educators to help their students, help their kids find their purpose in life. What do they want to strive to be great at? What do they want to pursue with their careers, and what they really just want to love and what they have a passion for?
So knowing your students and knowing the young adults that you're working with, not just knowing their name or that, hey, they wrestle or they play soccer, but really digging into where's their path going, and maybe they don't know and they need to offer some guidance as to where that young adult may want to land one day.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think most young adults know where they want to go. I don't think most of the kids know what they want to do for a living when they get to be older. It takes a lot of time to figure that out. Life's a journey, and that's just the beginning of the journey.
And would you offer that same advice to families too, to help their young one kind of figure out where they want to go and where they want to be?
Definitely. Always be supportive. Even if their goal seems a little far-fetched, support them. Let them chase their dreams in life. If I would have told you that a wrestler would have gone 2-13 his first year of wrestling in 9th grade, then went on to wrestle for the best program in the country, Division I, would you believe him? Probably not.
So really take heart in what they're saying, because they have a
Exactly.
passion. It might not come out as great right away, but that passion is there and that drive is there to help them to accomplish that goal.
Exactly.
Well, I appreciate that insight, and I know that those who are viewing this episode will also appreciate your insight. And
Thank you.
And we look forward to seeing and talking with you again, and hopefully
Appreciate
it's
it.
at Penn State or somewhere else.
Yeah, definitely. Looking forward to it.
Thanks, Rohan.
Thank you.
Thank you to all of you in the field. You inspire growth in your students every day. And a special thank you to John Ragsdale for producing this podcast. We'll see you next time on PaTTAnpod.